Hey gamers, Bouncer here, and today we're reviewing an app called GameTrack. The idea being that you can create a backlog, archive, and wish list of the games that you're currently playing or games that you've played in the past. It's basically a way to keep track of the games that you're playing. I'm gonna start with reviewing the icon, which kind of looks like a D-pad, which is very gamer. It's well designed and I like it. I don't love it, but it's good. My preferences are for like a more minimal icon design. So I'll give this particular icon a 7 out of 10. Also, within the game, you can also change the icons. But we'll get to that later. So for the store rating, the app currently doesn't have enough ratings, which is why you should rely entirely on my channel for awesome app reviews. Thanks. Let's go through the screenshots. You can track your progress through your video game backlog. Oh, you can see like how far you are through a certain game. Rate your completed games in your archive. You can rate games. You can keep a track of the games you want to play. You can get instant access to information from your favorite games. You can share the games that you loved during that year, and you can also see statistics on the games that you have been playing. So let's open the app and check it out. I've already set up my app with a few games, and I'll just go through the different tabs and show you what's popping. So the first tab is this tab called the Backlog tab. And here you see all the games that you're currently playing. So I'm playing, for example, Death Stranding, Battlefront 2, and Mario Kart 8. And you can just see all the games that you're currently playing or that you are in the process of finishing. Then there's the archive. So there's backlog, now there's archive. Now archive is for games that you have already played or games that you started and haven't finished, or just something like that. Actually, I have not finished Cuphead yet, so I will show you guys how to change that. And then if we skip over to the other side, there's a wishlist tab. So let's say that I am interested in a certain game. So let me say, okay, fine. Let's come into the Discover tab. This is where you come to search for stuff. So depending on the platform on which you're using, which you prefer, you can see for example, PlayStation 4. Let's tap on that and see what's going on. You can see they have a bunch of games which are available on PlayStation 4, and that's basically what that does. But you also have the option of searching. So let me search here for Spider-Man. That's a game I recently played that I really, really loved. You tap on that game and then you tap on add. So as soon as you tap on add, you're asked whether to add it to your backlog, your archive, or your wish list. Because this is a game I've already played, I'm going to add it to the archive, and just like that, then you press save. So you can also customize what are these? You can customize the poster, and you can also customize this image down here that shows more about the game, which I don't think is very useful, but you can do that. So now let's see what happened. I put it in my archive, and here it is, Marvel's Spider-Man. And then here, you can choose how to filter the games that you're playing through genre, through the platform that it is. I guess it just reswitched. So I'll show you another example of a use case. For example, I put Cuphead in my archive, but it's a game I'm still playing because it's extremely difficult. So I opened it, tap on move, and then I'm moving it to my backlog because it's a game that I'm currently playing. So there, much better. And those are the three main tabs of the game. So backlog, these are games that I am currently playing. Archive, these are games I've already played. Wishlist, these are games I would like to play in the future. And then you have a Discover tab where you can come here and also add games that you can search for games and find games to play. Finally, there is a Statistics tab, which then adds up all the data from the games that you've selected. And then it basically rates the games for you. And it doesn't rate the games for you, it organizes the games for you, basically, in interesting ways, just to give you interesting, data. For example, this is really cool. You can see that I mostly play games on the PS4 and the Switch, which is true. You can organize them by genre and just be like, I play adventure games most of the times, or first-person shooters, or something like that. And then you can see at the top here where most of your games lie. So I have a lot of games in the backlog, so I don't gotta buy new games, man. Don't buy new games. When the app starts, because I had already set up my app, you guys weren't able to see this, but let me show you. You can import games from your PSN, your Steam, or your Xbox, which is really cool. So if you want to avoid the whole hustle and bustle of having to type out and search for a lot of games, you can just connect one of your accounts or all of them and import a bunch of those games into your profile, basically, for this app. For the data and privacy, you don't have to create an account to use the app, which is pretty neat. But it means that if you uninstall the app, all your data will disappear. So it's really cool that you can connect some of your accounts and that kind of thing. For the preferences, you can decide how you want to sort your backlog, your archive, and your wish list. And then this is where we also get into the business model, because for you to be able to customize a couple of things, such as the themes, the layouts of these posters, and to get the alternate icons, you will have to pay $1.99. It's pretty cool, but it's not the most useful kind of feature set to spend money on. But if you love being able to customize layouts, then this is definitely good value. And it's also not that expensive. It's always good to support developers if you can. And you can also get a 24-hour trial period for all the features which are available. If I had any issues, it's that sometimes when you're adding something, it focuses a lot on, let's see, so so let me show you one issue which I have. So if I wanted to add Necrobarista, I would tap on add, and let's say it's something that I want to currently play. So one issue I have is I don't really feel like it's very useful to allow me to change the posters of the movie, of the game, the posters of the game. And also, it has a weird focus on the dates of releases. This is not really that important to me as well. If I could just select like a platform quickly, instead of having to worry about the date on which I added it, the date on which it was released. I mean, it's useful information, but either way, not so useful. So whatever that means. All in all, I will give GameTrack a 7 out of 10. It's a pretty neat way of keeping track of the movies and shows that why did I say that? It's a pretty neat way of keeping tracks of the games you're watching. And it has some pretty cool features. Find the link in the description, and please subscribe. I need subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.